We are sandwiched between Fort Worth and Dallas, Texas, and Arlington at the luxurious AT&T Stadium. Today, we've got a good NFC matchup on tap between the New Orleans Saints and the Dallas Cowboys. That'll be taken in the end zone. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line.
Ready? Y'all waiting? Check 55 to Mike. They're not ready for this, man. They're not ready for this. They still play for
A first carry now. This is Alvin Kamara. And he'll get this from the 25 to the 30 for a pickup of 5.
Despite the blitz, they're still able to pick up a nice solid gain. The disadvantage of blitzing often alters the normal spacing and run fits and leaves creases like they were able to exploit right there.
And he'll be brought down shy of the 40 at the 38-yard line.
And there we see an early burst that makes him one of the leading rushers in the league.
Well, I want you to know, I listened to you yesterday when we were watching film. You said write down the word vision for him. It was on display there, wasn't it?
It certainly was, because he allows the blocks to set up in front of him. And if that continues, it'll be a long afternoon for those guys trying to play some defense.
14 yards is the pickup. First down, New Orleans.
Partney sold the go route really well.
And Kamara has it stripped.
Wow, that ball gets knocked free, but a teammate comes along and scoops it up. It's almost like baseball. Guys at bat, people on base in scoring position. One guy doesn't get him home, the next guy comes through and picks him up.
And avoids the turnover. That catch good for 5. It's third down. And the line to gain here is the 37 on third down. From the gun, it's Breeze. That's to his running back. It's Alvin Kamara. And the tackle going to be made at the 41 as they stop him a few yards short of the first.
And we see another pitch and catch there to the running back. This position just continues to evolve. They become just as critical.
Oh, they get to the football. It's blocked.
So the next time we leave one of those coaches' meetings and we're walking out in the hall and you're like, how come we spend so much time talking about special teams?
There you go. This is why.
This is why, right? And then look, I'm right there with you. We hear it every time we meet with coaches, but it is a big part of it. Look at how early in the game this occurs. They block a kick, and not only does it set a tone, it sends a message for the rest of the game.
Yeah, so much for our first points of the game. Here's Elliott.
And that's a run that'll energize an offensive line. They'll take that one all day long. Fundamental breakdown by the defense. You've got to be able to make plays on the edge.
13 yards and a first down, Cowboys. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down. Elliott. And some space here. And they are able to stop him, but he does take it all the way to the 2. 23 yards on the pickup there and a first. They'll try to run it in with Elliott. And just a short gain that time as they're able to get him down. Give him 2 yards on that one. Second and goal now. Second down and goal. Prescott toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete. Coverage there by Von Bell. So can this New Orleans defense stand tall? And he will take it in for a Cowboy score. Ezekiel Elliott taking it in as his guys are able to strike first here in this opening quarter. Throwing, Prescott, and that one is incomplete. And it also concludes quarter number 1. 6-0 our score after 1. This will be taken about the 12. And a nice job there as he gets this one up just shy of the 35-yard line at the 34. The Saints offense on the field ready to get their drive started. The last time they had a little bit of a special teams breakdown. That field goal was blocked.
Yeah, and everything has to be precise in the kicking game. Snap, hold, kick. Obviously the blocking to keep people out. So what you really want to do is get in there and get 6 points and take the pressure off of those guys.
Looking to throw on second down. Breeze. He throws and he hits the slant route to Thomas. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. Give him 18 there, and the Saints have a first down. Breeze now on first down. Out of the backfield, that's complete to Kamara. And he's out of bounds as he gets this down to the 45. 4 yards on that last completion, so that sets up 2nd and 6. To throw is Breeze. That's complete to his running back, Kamara. And he's going to have another first down here as the tackle's made at the Cowboys' 32-yard line. Breeze going to come up here, 1st and 10. And he's a perfect 6 for 6 here to start the ball game. On the ground, this is Kamara. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. The tackle by Robert Quinn. From the 31, Breeze. He's got Smith here. The reception good for 7. It's 3rd down. They had the catch on 2nd down, but it didn't help at all, and now they're looking at 3rd down here. 2 minutes remaining in this first half of football. A reminder, coming up at halftime, Jonathan Coachman will join us from Orlando with our halftime report. But business to take care of. A breakaway for Michael Thomas. And he'll take it into the end zone for the Saints touchdown. A 24-yard touchdown, as his guys can now take the lead with the extra point.
The catch and the touchdown.
Oh, this is blocked. The Cowboys pick it up, but he doesn't get far. They're able to stop him. And after all that, the extra point attempt unsuccessful.
I know it's easy to kind of shrug off a blocked extra point, but this game is shaping up to be a tight one. The second half, this could prove crucial.
Yeah, we might look back on this one. We'll have to wait and see. About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. Now Prescott. It finds Randall Cobb with a completion. Weaving through traffic, and now he's free. Touchdown, Cowboys! Randall Cobb, 78 yards, and the Cowboys have taken the lead. Oh, look at this, a flip to the kicker. He's going to try to run for it. And this fake extra point attempt failed big time. Not only did they not get it, they went backwards.
Let me go ahead and show my age a little bit. I liked it when they would fake it from the 3-yard line, right? When you'd line up, go ahead and, oh, there's a fake, and he's going to get 2. That's great. But from the 15, the risk-reward is just not there.
It's so risky to get 15 yards on a fake. Well, you see the result right there.
Yeah, I know these young whippersnappers are trying to do different things in this game, but
the Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. On 1st and 10, here's Breeze. And this one complete to Smith. Give him a couple on the catch. It's 2nd and 8. Breeze, one of the best ever in these situations as he's trying to get his guys set. Well, this is caught by Gill. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. The Saints going to call the first of their timeouts, as they'll stop it with exactly a minute to go before halftime. Breeze going to come up here, 1st and 10. And he's now 10 of 10 throwing the ball here to start the game. Breeze now to throw. Looking for his running back, and he's got him. Now we'll get a quick timeout called by New Orleans, number 2, as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds to go in the first half. To throw again on 2nd down. Breeze.
An ex-teammate used to tell me all the time, I hate experienced quarterbacks because no matter what, you really can't hide what you're doing. And I think that right there, he knew right away where the blitz was coming from, where his primary guy was going to be, and he ended up going to a secondary target for a nice game.
I was just going to ask you, that wasn't the primary target. He's so good at that, isn't he?
I think he knew right away that he wasn't going to get to his primary guy. I think he read that as soon as he got to the line of scrimmage, knew where the pressure was going to come from, and said, I know how to beat that, and that's what he did.
7 yards there and a first down. Now a signal and a timeout call, as it comes with 9 seconds to go in this first half of play. So even though it's first down, here's the field goal unit on now to try to get 3 before halftime. He had his lone attempt blocked earlier, and Lutz's kick is good. And high fives for that one as that drive ends in 3. So, yes, they'll still be down going into intermission, but the deficit is now made even smaller, very manageable.
Yeah, and if nothing haywire happens here in his last couple of precious seconds, they will go into the locker room with a nice bounce in their step.
And now look at him go. He's at the 30, 10, and he takes it the distance. No time remaining.
No cloth on the field.
Yeah, no flags, and it's a kickoff return to end the first half. And now this will be the final play of the half, as with no time remaining, they'll try and add 2 more to the lead right before intermission. And it's going to be caught. Not sure why they went for 2, but they do get it. And now, due to apparent time constraints, we fast forward to the beginning of the second half. The Cowboys will get the football first here, and they have the lead as well as we are underway in quarter 3. And he'll make it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line. The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive. They built a good first-half lead. Now they have a chance to add on to it.
And what I'm thinking is that the offensive staff spent the entire halftime just working with them on, here's what we think they're going to do to attack us in the second half. Nice first half that we've had, guys, but be prepared for some change-ups. We're going to see them when we kick it off in the second half.
See how they handle any adjustments that might be made defensively. Officials so cognizant of that call nowadays, but that one looked pretty easy.
Yeah, you're right. They took out of their hands having to wonder whether it's a 5-yard or a 15-yard, inadvertent or not. Now, it's a lot easier. You see it, you call it.
Slipped one tackle, but no more as he's knocked to the deck behind the line of scrimmage.
And plays like that are exactly what this defense needs here early in the second half to give it a little spark. I think their halftime adjustments, what they talked about, maybe it was just a little inspirational speech. Who knows? But it looks like they're ready to go.
Now the throw on third down, knocked away and incomplete. Marshawn Lattimore right there on the coverage. He was draped all over him. Dak and the offense still out there. They are going to go for it. Skirts by him at the 35. He's got his target. It's Cobb. And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. Hey, nothing to see here. Just your standard fourth down gain of 28 yards. And the drive keeps going. They'll run with Elliott. And he struggles to get a yard here. Maybe a yard down to the 31. The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9. 10th carry now for Elliott. And he's going to get this down near the 20-yard line. Give him 10 there, good enough for a Cowboy first down. So after a good run by Zeke, another 1st and 10. Now, meanwhile, a pass that should have been intercepted, but it winds up falling incomplete. From the 21, it's 2nd and 10. And he'll give it here to his running back. He'll have a first down inside the 10, and all the way down to the 5. That one goes for 16 yards. It sets him up 1st and goal. Now Elliott. And he'll get in. Touchdown, Cowboys. Ezekiel Elliott, his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the Cowboys, they push out in front further. Still plenty of time left in the game, but now starting to pull away a little bit, get some breathing room with that one.
And I don't want people to think that NFL locker rooms are cookie cutter, that everyone's saying the exact same thing in every situation. But I do know that all 32 teams have an emphasis on starting fast. Game, second half, no matter what. Whether it's first 5 minutes, first 3, whatever. This was a big score to start the second half.
Let's go, boys. Bring it up.
The Saints offense on the field ready to get their drive started. And their halftime hole now even deeper, and they need a big drive here just to answer the first touchdown of the second half scored against them.
They were down at the half. Now, as you mentioned, they're down a little bit bigger, but no time for discouragement. Just got to get back to it, right? Put your shoulder against the boulder and start pushing and try and get back to where you were to start the half. Now
a throw here on 2nd down, and that's complete. The 20, 10, touchdown, New Orleans. Ted Ginn, 66 yards, and the Saints get a bit closer. Well, if they're going to make a game of this in the second half, they need a few big plays to go their way. That's one.
And the way to get it done is to also conserve time. So to your point, that big play right there, now you're not moving the ball downfield, taking time off the clock. You're leaving yourself a better avenue to continue to try and make a comeback.
And he'll get it up past the 20 to the 22-yard line. About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. And, Charles, you'd have to think this is where you want to start taking some time off the clock.
Oh, definitely, because
Ezekiel Elliott going to take it the distance. 30, 10. And he is into the end zone for a Cowboy touchdown. Ezekiel Elliott, 78 yards. And the Cowboys, they push out in front further.
That is certainly a deflator right there defensively. Their guys just came off of a touchdown drive. They're back in the game, and then bam, they give up a touchdown one play later. How about that?
And the momentum, which seemingly had shifted the other direction, thought we might be seeing a comeback. That momentum right back the other way.
Well, that is certainly not complimentary football that we saw right there. The defense is supposed to help their offense, not give up another touchdown.
Let's go.
The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. I guess they have to feel a little gratified to at least get on the board last time, but still work to do.
No doubt about it. I wonder now if they're going to try to increase the urgency a little bit, maybe pump up the pace, maybe go 2 minutes. Who knows? Let's see what they decide to do.
He'll get 15 and a Saints first down. So one play, and they're already just shy of midfield. Off the play fake to Kamara, it's Breeze. He's going to find his running back. It's complete. And he's going to be taken down here with a penalty flag on the field. So a decent gain, but all for naught on the penalty.
It's too bad, isn't it? They were feeling pretty good about it. The only people celebrating, the guys who just gave up that play.
Here's Breeze. That'll be complete to Cook. They'll get a couple yards on that one, and it'll be a second and long. Back now in Arlington. It's the Saints who hold the football, but they're trailing as we begin the fourth quarter of play. Throwing on second and long. Breeze. And his throw's going to be incomplete. Jared Cook, the tight end, was the target. But now it'll be third down. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on third down. Ginn has it complete. And they'll get him down about 3 yards short of the first. It's a 15-yard pickup, but it'll lead to a fourth down. They're already slim hopes are going to ride on this one. They'll go on fourth down. They run. It's Kamara. And, boy, this is going to be close. That mark looks a little short, and he didn't get there. Alvin Kamara unable to push past that yellow line. And the Cowboys defense is going to get him the football back. A gain of 3, second down.
Bottom line, they want to keep this clock rolling, so they'll take that one right there. They just want to keep falling forward, and they want to put the onus on the big fellas up front in order to bring this one home.
He'll be taken down at the 48 for a pickup of 2 yards. They go back to Elliott. He's been busy. Sheds another. And that was some effort, but it would appear that he's going to come up about a yard short. This late in the game, Charles, I think you maybe seriously have to think about going for it.
Especially where they are in terms of field position, because this is almost like no man's land. Might hurt your punter because there might not be enough space, maybe too far for your field goal kicker. I'm like the old rule. Possession is 9/10 of the law. Possession is 9/10 of winning the game. Go for it. Get the first down. Close it out.
Prescott gets this to the tight end, Jarwin. He's got the first down here inside the 30. And he'll be taken down at the 26. The catch and run there, good for 16 and a first. Not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up first and 10. 2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. A first down carry by Elliott. And he gets it all the way down inside the 10 and mark him at the 5. That's good for 21 yards and a first down. Two big plays in succession. Not sure this D knows what hit him, but now they got to get ready. It's first and goal. And he will score. Touchdown, Cowboys. Dak Prescott with his second touchdown of the afternoon. And the Cowboys, they push out in front further. Looking to throw, Prescott. And that's going to be knocked away in the end zone. It's incomplete. Protection was great. He had time to set up a campsite. But in the secondary, though, they were ready.
And I think that in most places on the field, if you have that much time to throw the ball, someone's going to shake free and you'll find an open receiver. But condensed near the goal line on a two-point conversion, all that extra, there's not any extra field. So it kind of closes in on them, and that allows you to cover a little bit better.
Breeze now on first down. And nowhere to fit that football in. It's knocked away and incomplete. Jordan Lewis right there on the coverage. Second and 10 now from the 27.
Big stop, G. Big stop. Let's go.
Breeze going to throw. Looking again for Thomas. This time complete. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. It'll be a Saints first down on a gain of 16 yards.
They should put the coverage guys in a stress on that one. They thought he was going deep. Ends up curling inside for a nice chunk of yardage.
And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. The catch and run, good for 18 and a first down. Here's Breeze to throw. And they're able to get this one past the 30 down to the 25. The Saints going to call the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with just under 30 seconds left to go.
Hey, we got to get this stop here, D.
On first down, Breeze. Got a man open. It's Thomas. It's a touchdown for New Orleans. Michael Thomas there to make the grab. Now Breeze will bring the Saints offense up to go for two here.
I'm scared.
Again, they'll throw with Breeze. And that's caught at the 2. And he will get into the end zone to shave 2 more points off the deficit. So time definitely not in their favor. Down 2 scores, but they'll try the onside kick. And the Cowboys are going to secure the football, and with it, they'll just about secure the victory as well. They knew they needed a miracle. They had to have that onside kick. They didn't get it.
Well, as we knew, even before they put the toe to the leather on that one, their chances of getting that done, slim and none. And I do believe we saw Slim just leave the door, didn't we?
We did indeed. I think we're down to none.
Let's go, defense. Hey, man up, D. Man up, D.
A 20th carry here for Elliott. He's got the first down here inside the 30. And a timeout coming in. This will be their final one with 10 seconds remaining. They'll run on first down. It's Elliott. So he got free of 1 tackle but couldn't do a whole lot else. Charles, it's one thing to win. It's another thing to win and put up the amount of points that they did. Boy,